everyone, it's me Simone from Snap Back Body Raw Weight Loss Camp. To sign up for the weight loss camp, go to my website at snapbackbodyraw.com. There's a link below. This is a 5-month program. We are losing up to 100 pounds and healing our bodies. In the first month, I lost 19 pounds. Join us. We're doing this together. Every day I release a video where I talk to you about what to do, what to eat, how to make it. Every week there's a live class where I prepare a delicious meal. Every day you have access to our Facebook page where we share recipes, we share our support, share our successes. Join us. This is a 5-month program. To sign up, go to my website at snapbackbodyraw.com. We are in day 43. Day 43. This is magnificent. I feel so good. I have energy. I'm connected to my body. I'm listening to subtleties and figuring out what it means. Before, anything that I felt in my body, I think I dealt with it by just eating to push it away so that I could focus on whatever it was I was doing. And now when I feel things, I focus on it and think, what is this? Why am I feeling this? Because I know with these foods, the feeling should just be really good. So when it isn't, I focus in on that to figure out what it is. But today I wanted to share with you about the foods I've had today. For breakfast I had coffee, and that's just because I was running a little behind because I had to wash my hair this morning. So I had a choice after my morning walk to either center myself or make something for breakfast. And I said, I have delicious coffee, I'll just drink that first thing and so that I can center myself. Because when I center myself, that prepares me for my day. I like to start off positive. That's why I walk in the morning. That's why I center myself. And so that's what I chose. So I was drinking a delicious Italian blend of coffee, really enjoying it. At about 10 o'clock, I had kale chips. So I had a nice size bowl of kale chips. They were delicious. I made 7 or 8 trays of kale chips last night, so they dehydrated overnight, so they were ready. And I had for lunch a veggie sub sandwich that was the best sandwich I have ever had. During week 3, during our live class, that's the sandwich that we made. So those of you who are a part of the weight loss camp, you have that recipe. I sent you the recipe during the class. We made the sandwich. So some of you were able to eat the sandwich along with me as we had our discussion in the class. I think that week we talked about garlic and its healing benefits. And I want to tell you what I experienced when I was eating this sandwich. When I made it, I was taking my time. It was lunchtime, so I was putting my sandwich together. And normally when I'm putting my food together, I'm kind of rushing. And I just slowed down. I said, this is my lunch. I have time. I'm going to put my sandwich together and sit down and eat it. And so I slowed down, which was really nice. And I got the bread and then I put the ranch spread on each slice of bread. And then I put the butter lettuce, the broccoli sprouts, and on top of that I put a little bit of the drizzle, the lemon herb dressing, and then I added the cucumbers, tomatoes, and it was divine. Then some onions as well, and then I put the other piece of bread on top. And when I took my first bite, there was a conversation, almost an argument, between sweet and spicy. There was a sweetness of the lemon herb dressing and the spicy of the fresh garlic. So those flavors were rolling around in my mouth, and at times I've tasted the sweet, at times the spicy. Then there was another conversation, another argument going on between creamy and crunchy. There was the creaminess of the ranch spread that I put on the slices of bread, and the crunchiness of the cucumbers, of the broccoli. And so I had these different arguments going on in my mouth, and then behind it all there was the bread that was delicious, and the textures of the bread, the softness of the center and the crunchiness of the edges, and it was divine. And I ate bite after bite. With each bite I had to just sit with it and taste it. And when I finished, I sat back and I was so satisfied. It was the best sandwich I have ever had. And I was just sitting there thinking about how good that was. Every spiteful, had bold flavors in it, arguments between the sweet and the spice, the cream and the crunch. It was divine. So I encourage you to make that recipe. Go to my website at Snap Back Body Raw. I'm posting a picture of the sandwich on there so that everyone can see it. Those of you who haven't yet joined the camp, join the camp. You will have that on week 3. We start a new camp the 1st of every month, so you have a chance to join and everyone will get that recipe. I will post a picture of the sandwich on my website, so go to my website at snapbackbodyraw.com. Go to the page on my website that has the blogs. You'll go to the blog page on my website and you'll see the picture of the sandwich. I wanted to share it with you. I am actually falling in love with food, which is really nice because it's become something that I savor now, that I want to last. For years I would eat and I would just gobble up my food. I mean, whether it was delicious or not, I was just eating quickly, thinking of something else. Maybe I was reading or listening to a workshop or taking notes, but my thoughts were someplace else. And now it's like I've slowed down and I'm paying attention to what I'm eating and I'm looking at it and I'm tasting it and I'm thinking about the textures that are going through my mouth, and this is really nice. So I hope you enjoy. It is about 6 p.m. and we're on day 43. I am enjoying right now a delicious mug of coffee. I told you about the coffee I had this morning, and I haven't made dinner yet, and that's because I put the coffee in my mug and I'm just enjoying smelling it. It's an Italian blend. I have a little bit of raw agave in there, but I'm enjoying this. I've finally slowed down with my eating, and it's just like this love affair I'm having with the food. So this is really nice. And I talked the other day about the significance of the number 40 and what happens after we do something, a process for 40 days. It takes 40 days of doing something every single day to purge, to get rid of old habits, old beliefs. And then you have this open vessel ready to receive new instructions. And you're clear now where you can receive those instructions, and when you implement them, that's when you enter a new phase in your life. And the first phase I'm noticing is my relationship with food. It's now become this true love where I want to taste the flavors more boldly. I want to see the subtleties in the flavors and just spend more time with it. And this is really good. It's really good. And as my friends region taught me, jete bra, really good, jete bra. I'm excited that you're here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up below. Subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that you'll get notifications every time a new video comes out. Have a great day, a great week. I will see you next week in our live class. If you're not in the live class, I'll see you tomorrow on the next YouTube video. Have a great one.